Oh, here we have a wonderful Olympic moment. We have Nathan Chen blasted as traitor on Chinese social media after Olympic triumph. I'm Grade 7, and we'll get into this article here. It's by the New York Post. It's on news.com.au. And here it is. After leading the U.S. team to silver medal in the team figure skating competition and winning his first Olympic gold in the men's individual event, Nathan Chen has been slammed on Weibo, the Chinese equivalent of Twitter. The 22-year-old Chinese American was labeled a traitor on the social media platform for choosing to represent the United States and was even told to get out of China after Thursday's victory on some Weibo. Someone Weibo complained that Chen was too white and Americanized, citing a long list of examples where they thought Chen was insulting China with his actions. If he's too white and Americanized and representing the United States, why would he be for China? I guess it takes intelligence to link all that together. Chen has previously refused to speak Chinese interviews, claiming that his Mandarin isn't very good. His Mandarin isn't very good. Keep that one in mind for later on here in the article. The Yale student put his support behind American ice dancer Evan Bates' condemnation of China's human rights abuses in an October interview. At the time, Bates came down hard on China's awful treatment of their people. The U.S. did not send any diplomats to the Winter Olympics in Beijing because of human rights abuses and atrocities. They are known for human rights abuses and atrocities. It's nothing new. Not a damn thing new. According to Reuters, Bates said during an U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee event, "We're human beings too. And when we read and hear about the things that are happening there, we absolutely hate that. We hate that it's going on there." Let's see, Chen stated, I agree with what Evans was saying. I think for a greater change to occur, there must be power beyond the Olympics. And he is true. No, in order for change, the Olympics aren't going to change a damn thing. No, they're just a sporting event. The people in China are the ones that really need to rise up, and they're the ones that they're calling Chen a traitor. He's not Chinese. Well, he's saying he's an American citizen, so he's not Chinese. Get over it. Pushback against Chen began during his first Olympics in 2018, when he performed one of his routines to a song from the movie Mao's Last Dance, which is a retelling of the Chinese dancer's defection to the United States during the 1980s. Okay. Chen claims he had no knowledge of the film before performing the song. Understandable. I've heard songs I didn't know were part of films either. I've seen films and later on learned that the song was part of the film and didn't know it either. Maybe naivety. I didn't understand the whole system, the whole story behind it. Just that the music was very beautiful. And that can happen. No, there can be a very bad movie and can be some wonderful music. I like this. Added, the song was chosen by his choreographer, which can completely. The choreographer looks for songs that work for the choreography. Hey. And this is a smart move right here. Chen has not responded to any of the vitriol towards him and has only said that he is proud of being Chinese American. He has said it hasn't been difficult to avoid the online barrage because he doesn't have any access to the platforms in China. Out of sight, out of mind. Because I don't have social media here. So I probably have been very sheltered from that. And I don't plan on looking at social media, since sometimes social media can be a little toxic. Yes, he is absolutely correct. If I was an athlete, I wouldn't be on social media either. It's a damn toxic place. Horrible. Now, he also discussed the importance of Beijing, the place where his parents first met. It means the world to be able to be here. My mom grew up in Beijing, and of course my dad spent a lot of time in Beijing as well. History. Just because that's where you're from doesn't mean that's your nationality. I spent a lot of time in Canada. Have a lot of Canadian friends, but I'm American. I'm not Canadian, and I'm American. And I have fond memories of many places in Canada. Doesn't mean I'm Canadian. But continue on here. I like this last part right here. Chen has been compared to fellow U.S.-born athletes Ellen Gu and Zhu Yi, both of whom are competing for China in the Winter Games. Gu, a freestyler who won gold in women's big air and was lauded as a Chinese national hero. She won. The 18-year-old, who plans to attend Stanford next year, has been labeled Miss Perfect on Weibo for her skating skills, including career and perfect Mandarin. Now remember, Chen was saying he doesn't speak good Mandarin. And on Weibo, they're already claiming, no, he would have been destroyed because he doesn't have good Mandarin. In the past week, Gu has defended Chinese internet's censorship, which was promptly criticized on Twitter and Instagram by those who thought her response wasn't out of touch with the actual experiences of those living in China. I have to admit, I've followed a lot of people over the past 10 years in China, and the freedom has gone down quite a bit that these people have done. Now, they used to be able to say almost anything, and now they're very careful in what they say. Going on, in the team figure skating event, Zhu faltered and fell twice, dropping China from 3rd to 5th place. The hashtag ZhuYi has fallen trended on Weibo after her stumble. This is where users told the 19-year-old to go back to America, and said that she brought shame to China. Zhu, whose family relocated from California to Beijing, has been widely criticized for her lack of fluency in Mandarin and for being what is deemed too American. Here you have because she didn't win, she's too American and her Mandarin isn't good. Of course, Zhu renounced her U.S. citizenship to represent China, and it's unknown if Gu did the same. Traditional requirement to compete for China. I do wonder, I believe I've heard Chris Chelios' son is playing on the Chinese national hockey team. Now I wonder if he renounced his citizenship. China's hockey team, apparently I don't think isn't doing too well either. But it's just amazing how much hate the Chinese have. Of course, I also think a lot of this is what is called the 50 Cent Army of China, where they've got a group of people paid to go and do this type of stuff. No, basically, China good, U.S. bad, and this ranks right up with what they'd be doing. Well, let me know what you think. Good, bad, don't know. Like, subscribe. I am on YouTube. Come on over to Rumble. It's a much better platform. And I'll see you next video.